The BBC.
Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson and Manchester City midfielder Raheem Sterling will miss England's Nations League match against Iceland on Wednesday because of injury. They've both returned to their clubs to be assessed. National League club Wrexham are preparing to be taken over by Hollywood stars Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. The actors have said they want to turn the club into a global force. Wrexham captain Sean Pearson says it's a really positive boost for the Welsh town.
The interest is obviously crazy. You go out into the town, I live in the town, so see people on a daily basis, and it is all everybody wants to talk about. So hopefully it's going to give the whole community, the whole area a lift. Obviously they've already got involved with things like that. They've sent bottles of gin to a couple of local places, the Turf and the Fat Ball, which are two local pubs.
Elsewhere in football, Arsenal midfielder Mohamed El Neni has tested positive for COVID-19 while on international duty with Egypt. Manchester United women have written to the Football Association following the postponement of their Continental Cup fixture with Everton. It was called off due to concerns around the stadium, but manager Casey Stoney said the club felt rules were breached. In tennis, Novak Djokovic beat Diego Schwartzman in straight sets in his opening round-robin match at the end-of-season ATP Tour Finals in London. A great start for the world number one, who's bidding for his sixth title at the tournament.
I was very pleased with the way I played in the second set, especially. It was tough for Diego, obviously. His debut, his first match in the arena, he probably wasn't playing his best. In the closing moments of the first set, he gave me some unforced errors, which allowed me to obviously be in a lead. But it was a good opening match, and I'm looking forward to the next challenge.
Meanwhile, Daniil Medvedev overcame Alexander Zverev in straight sets in their group opener. There are calls for Lewis Hamilton to be knighted following his record-equalling seventh Formula One world title. The all-party parliamentary group on F1 says Hamilton should receive national recognition of his tremendous sporting achievements for British motorsports. Despite his contract with Mercedes running out at the end of the year, Hamilton says he'd like to stay in the sport. He is former F1 world champion Damon Hill.
Even Lewis would say he'd like a bit more competition from time to time because it is more thrilling, it's more exciting, and it's also more possible for him to show what he can do. But that would also mean that it might make his a total of 7 world titles unassailable in the long run.
In rugby union, Ireland have been hit by 2 big injuries ahead of Saturday's Autumn Nations Cup game against England at Twickenham. Captain Johnny Sexton and centre Rob Henshaw are both out injured. In snooker, defending champion Judd Trump is through to the second round of the Northern Ireland Open after beating Gerard Green 4-1. The world number one is bidding to win the Home Nations event for the third year running after beating 6-time world champion Ronnie O'Sullivan in both finals.
To win it 3 in a row would be pretty special. All these tournaments sort of named after the fellow players, and Alex Higgins Trophy, the atmospheres in the finals have been very special, playing Ronnie as well.
And O'Sullivan is also through to round 2 after a 4-1 win over Jamie O'Neill. That's your latest sport.
BBC Sport.